go back here. Okay. We get the power stance. All right, guys, so we're back on the SPC live chat with Jonathan here.
What's up?
We got kicked off the last one, but yeah, we're gonna be back answering all your questions. And what's the plan for the rest of the week? Are you gonna get on some days?
So tomorrow I ride in a rail jam.
Oh, sick.
In Leadville. I actually placed 3rd place last year. So hopefully
cool.
I got a free season pass to Ski Cooper, if anyone knows what the place is. It's a tiny little resort up here.
Oh, sick.
Which is really cool. I went there like 2 or 3 times. But for the rest of the week, I'm so split at the moment. So like I'm always like hit up a bunch of people. I'm like, what's going down like tomorrow? What are we doing? Because I just feel like for the vlog style videos, it makes it better that way when the next day all of a sudden you're like, oh, I popped up in Vail for some reason, but it's just because my friends were going to Vail. So yeah, that's kind of how I roll with that.
Nice, man. Okay, cool. All right, so we got everyone's coming back on. Thanks for tuning in again, guys.
Cali trip in the future.
Yeah, from Kyung, he says, hey, Cali trip in the future. So you were already in California.
Yeah, I was in Tahoe area. I did North Star, Kirkwood, Heavenly, and Squaw Valley. That was a ton of fun. You guys gonna make it out there?
I'm not sure this year, but I was actually in LA like a week ago, not to snowboard, but just to hang out.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I love California, and yeah, we'll have to get some snowboard trips down there again. All right, so we've got, so Dustin says, Hood this year. Yeah, definitely gonna get back to Hood, at least for a spring session, and then probably for High Cascade as well. Have you been riding at Mount Hood?
I've never been to Hood. It's something I was playing around with the idea. So since my kid is so young, I might not be doing that trip this year, just so my wife doesn't get too much pressure on her. Yeah. Because if I go out there, I want to be out there for like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Mount Hood is awesome. It has like, I think the best summer snowboarding, and it's just like good vibes. Totally good vibes there.
But this summer I am going to try and get onto Copper snow. Copper does a very similar summer park. And so you guys did it last year.
Yeah.
So Woodward and Copper, and I'm gonna try and get on snow there this summer. So hopefully that can work out.
Yeah, Copper's a lot of fun too. All right. And we got Marcel says, Kevin, what size Vans boost do you get? Size up or size down? Size the same size as my shoe size. So it's size 10 shoes, size 10 boots. I feel like snowboard boots are being made more to your shoe size. Yeah. And there's like, they're packing out less than they used to. So yeah,
back in the day, especially like the Nikes were notorious for needing to be packed out, or they would pack out on you. But all the new boots I've worn, like I get them to my size, and they're not really packing out like they used to.
So you just get the same, like same as your shoe size?
Same shoe size.
Nice. And we got Sawyer says hello, Snowboard Pro Camp, awesome. And we got Dustin says, I got my spring pass. So stoked, hope to see you guys there. Oh, the spring pass I heard, yeah. So they have,
I heard it was cheap, like $150 or something.
I think it's like even less, like 120 bucks.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, really cheap. Yeah, if you guys are tuning in late too, we're here with Jonathan Buckhouse. He's also got a YouTube channel, so definitely check it out.
Yeah, daily snowboard uploads, a bunch of fun over there. Mr. Perry, someone says, what's up to Mr. Perry? I don't know if he comments first on your videos. He gets first on every single one of my videos.
Oh yeah?
It's so crazy.
Mr. Perry.
Dude's a legend.
Nice. All right, and we got Scott Martin says, what's your thoughts on the 2018 Burton Custom Flying V? Haven't ridden that board in a long time.
I'm so bad at board tech. I leave it to these guys. They know everything. And on my live streams, people ask me about boards. I'm like, a great channel to figure that one out is Snowboard Pro Camp.
Yeah, nice. TJ especially. Yeah,
TJ, he knows his tech for sure.
And Michael says, would you guys recommend the GNU over the Orca? Oh man, so yeah, I'm riding the GNU Space Case. They're really like just two completely different boards. Like the Orca is made for powder all mountain, and the Space Case is made more for park and some all mountain. But it kind of depends on what you want to ride more of. If you want to ride more powder, get the Orca. If you want to ride more park, get the Space Case. And you've got your own like custom made board, right?
Yeah, so I ride a Marha Archaic. It's kind of more of a park board. It's a hybrid camber.
Nice.
Kills it on the jumps. It's a really fun board, and I have a Capita Slush Slasher. Those are my only two
cool.
boards in my quiver. I don't have an army of snowboards.
Yeah, two's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It works for me. The powder boards for me to chop. Honestly, like when it comes to riding clean powder, I feel like I can do that with any snowboard. But it's that after effect of the ridden through powder that the powder board really kicks in. I feel like.
Nice. And we got, I think Chris is on here. And we've got, all right, just gonna scroll down a little bit, guys, to catch up. Andy says, loving the vids. Oh, he's down in Australia. Thanks for tuning in from Oz.
Yeah, from Australia. That's awesome.
And we got King Kyle. He's hard to read. Says Kevin or Buckhouse, have you tried the Knapton Twin yet? Not yet, but I'm sure I might get on something like it soon.
Yeah, I've never tried it. I'm sure I'll have a video collab with Ryan when I jump on his snowboard and jump some turns.
Definitely. Yeah, and actually gonna have Knapton on shortly too onto the live stream. And we got L Stacker saying smash the like button.
Yeah, he always throws those in. That's a huge guy. Smash that like button.
Thanks, L Stacker. And so you have a goggle question. Should I get the Prism or Dragon Lumalens? I'm a big fan of the Oakleys, and yeah, what are you at? You have the Outdoor Master goggles?
I have the Outdoor Master goggles. It's more of a cheaper end goggle, $43 for those, but their quality versus price is unmatched, I feel like. But
sick.
I hear nothing good about the Prisms for sure.
Oh, give it to let me click on it. Oh well. All right. Yeah. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. We got
someone from Norway. What's up?
Norway. Somebody from Landgraf, Holland. Okay. And we got Joe says, Maryland, thanks. Thanks, you all made snowboarding awesome for me. Awesome.
That's so sick.
Yeah, it's good to hear. And we got Super Chat. Won't be riding for at least 2 weeks. Get a lap in for me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Sorry, guys. It's kind of hard to read the screen. There's a lot of glare happening.
It's super bright out here, guys.
From Cheyenne.
One of the weirdest days on snow. I'm sure everyone can attest to it. It's been like sunny, dumping, sunny. It's just all over the place, and temperature's been all over the place as well.
Yeah. 5 minutes ago, it was absolutely puking snow. And Red's Cap says support for all the snowboard YouTube guys.
Heck yeah.
Thanks, Reggie.
It's really cool because like there's not a lot of us out here, and a lot of us are just starting it. Like it's a YouTube community that really hasn't started yet, and we're all out here creating it. Of course, Kevin led the way. For sure, he's been doing it for years. I remember not even like 5 years ago, just finding snowboard pro cam videos, and it's just really cool that he's still doing it, and the channel's killing it. And
still going, yeah.
Ryan has his channel. He's been doing it for years. I started 3 years ago, or 2 seasons ago. This is my 3rd season.
Nice,
but Casey's 2 seasons deep. I think David and Matt are 2 seasons deep. Like it's it's the community that so many of you on every video. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I started in 2011, I think, so.
Yeah.
It's like year 8. It's pretty crazy. All right. And Thomas says, any tips for hitting boxes for the first time? So do you have like
I have a specific trip that I tell people. So a lot of times you have the drop in for like the first fat dance box that everyone wants to hit. And a lot of people have issue with the speed. So like heel slide a little bit more down and take that drop in from the halfway point, and so you're not cruising into that box. And then of course the number 1 tip is to stay flat, because the moment you initiate an edge, you're going down. So but the starting halfway down the drop in, that's something I always tell people to do, and it just makes that first hit on the box a lot slower, which could be scary because you're on there, you can hit that edge a little quicker, but sometimes it's the speed that makes people scared.
And it like lines you up ahead of time too, right? So
yeah, so you don't make any turns prior. You just point it straight and go whoop.
Yeah. I think my number 1 tip for boxes too is just to like practice lots outside the park first.
Yeah.
So like doing the couple turns, like letting your board go straight and flat. If you can get it like dialed in outside the park, then it makes it much easier inside.
And that works for every trick, even jumps. Like before I go spin like a big trick like a 7 720, I'll hit a run and I'll do a quick 720 on my edges, and then I really feel like my head's going the way I want it to go, and then I'll take it to a jump, and it really does help.
Buckhouse, who do you know that still works at Breck? I worked there for 2 years in 2015.
I don't remember anybody's names. There's a couple people that I'll see that I'm like, hey, he was there when I first started working here, which was like in 2010. And like Johnny, I think his name is Johnny B. I think that's the only name I remember. But there's about 5 people here from back when I used to work here, and it's funny. The nice thing is when I come here, I don't feel like I worked here anymore. Like before I'd show up and I'd be like, oh yeah, this is like my place of work. That feeling's done and gone, but a lot of it's because of these big old condos are crushed my like employee locker room and stuff.
Okay. Nice. And Michael wants to know, Buckhouse, what tricks are you trying to get done soon?
All right, so I had a pretty gnarly slam on a pretty medium-sized jump, and I almost broke my back.
Oh wow.
And at that point I was in 7's really good. I wanted to get back 9, possibly back 10. So those are tricks I still want to get done this season. I just got to get back into the big jumps. Also, what was it? TJ has inspired me to try a couple new tricks. Now he does back 3 method, or back 3 with a method. That is such a sick trick. I want to try that trick. And then front 3 off the toe is something I just haven't tried much of, like actual jumps, only like side hits. So I think that's like the next trick I might be going for, is front 3 off the toes.
Nice. Yeah, that's a fun one. And we got tips on curved boxes, like a twisted box. I saw you hit one of those like in the last video.
Yeah, on the S rail.
What's like a tip for that?
S box.
Like an S box, kind of curves around.
It's all about making your upper body go with the box. You still keep the same tip of staying flat, but it's the leaning with your upper body that actually allows you to do those turns. And so it's a little scary. It's a lot harder of a box because you are committing to those angles. It's like a C box. You're kind of, if the C is going this way, you're leaning kind of to the left. You just got to really lean with your upper body in any rail that's doing like whoops and turns and stuff.
And we got Chris says, local coaching in your videos made from one of the best years. Awesome.
Oh, that's such a good.
Learning how to make quicker turns by engaging my knees, the desired direction. Awesome, man. Yeah, it's a good combo. Like you can watch some online stuff, like watch videos for fun, and then also like, get some coaching or instructing, or just like riding with like fellow riders who inspire you. All those things
friend that's a little better is always fun, or someone like right at your level. And like the guy was just saying, like riding with TJ made me open my eyes to a couple tricks I didn't even think was possible. Back 3 method, I was like, whoa, I gotta go try that. Like that's such a sick trick. And so just riding with a buddy that is doing something different than you will definitely help you learn some more stuff.
This is pretty awesome. From Charles says, what's up, Buckhouse? Watching from Oz, how's the goggle tan after all those sunny park days?
My wife is threatening to leave me if I don't give her this goggle stash I got going on right now. She threw some block at me and was like, you need to wear this every day now.
All right, so let's do like 1 or 2 more questions for Jonathan, and then you gotta go.
I gotta get out of here.
Take care of your son. Nice, that's awesome, man. Did you have like a family ride day today?
I did a group shred day. Something I do on my channel is if you want to shred with me, there is an option through my Patreon to do that. And I actually got to ride with this awesome family, and it was a ton of fun. We were at Keystone this morning, and then tonight I get to go home and hang out with my little dude while my wife goes to work. And my brother-in-law, he's 11. He's coming up, and he's doing his first trail jam tomorrow too. I actually taught him how to snowboard on my channel, and so everyone that's been watching my channel from the first season has watched him develop into a pretty solid rider. It's
awesome.
really cool from day one.
That's sick. All right, Jonathan, here's the last question for you, man. He says, what's the trick to getting over fear of jumps?
So that's funny, because I was just talking about how I almost broke my back and I have a fear, and honestly, it's doing it afraid. Like, and surrounding yourself with good friends, like going out with people that you're like good buddies with or know how to do it. If you don't have that option, just see some kids hitting the jumps and say what's up to them. Sometimes or not sometimes, all the time, people are super friendly. So if you are riding by yourself, but you want to hit jumps, stand by the jump for a minute and just be like, hey man, like I'm new to this jump, I really want to learn it. I'm new to jumps in general. Do you mind if I take laps with you? Even if it's a crew of people, I doubt they're gonna be like, no man, get out of here. Snowboarding's such a fun group thing that they'll definitely help you with it. But sometimes when it comes to doing something that you're afraid of, it's just doing it afraid. And that's kind of like my little motto at my channel is, all right guys, we got to do it afraid. Let's go.
Yeah, and it's super motivational. Yeah, it's like when you have friends around and like if your friend hits the jump before you, then it gives you like a good idea, and then you see him doing it. You know, like sometimes when I see a jump and I'm like, ooh, that looks kind of big, I'll like hang out by the jump, look at it, and then it starts to like get into my head like, oh, it's not that big. And
yeah, like I can do it. Like like that's another thing. Just stand there and stare at it for a little bit. Watch 10 people hit it, and don't be in a rush.
It gives you like a good visual. Like I think once you get that visual in your mind of like what it's gonna look like, how it's gonna feel, then it gives you some more confidence to go for it.
Totally.
Yeah, nice man. Well, guys, check out Jonathan's channel. I'm gonna put a link in the description, but it's Jonathan Buckhouse.
Yep.
And what's your next video gonna be?
Today's is a tattoo video, and tomorrow I went to Copper and I was riding with you guys, and
nice.
That video we didn't really film you guys riding around, but
your friend, yeah,
my buddy Sebastian.
Yeah. Oh, Sebastian. Yeah.
He used to watch the channel. He moved out here. We kind of met early season. One of those like I was riding by myself and he was there and he's like, "Oh, watch the channel." I was like, "Let's take some laps," and we became buds. And we're doing a full edit for him in tomorrow's video. It's really sick. He was killing it yesterday. Did the craziest like pro knuckle to this little landing. Like it was the craziest thing I've seen all season. So it's gonna be a sick video. But dude,
nice man.
Thanks for bringing me on the
live
chat.
No worries, man. Yeah, thanks.
So fun.
Thank you so much for joining us, man.
We'll definitely have to shred a couple more days before you leave.
All right, for sure. Yeah. Stay tuned. There'll be more Jonathan in some of the videos coming up for sure.
See you guys, dude. Thanks to everyone for jumping in, and I hope you do check out my channel, and I appreciate everyone that does. So have a great day, guys.
Sick. Awesome. Thanks, man. All right, so we're gonna bring in the man, the carving master. Come on in, brother.
Whoa!
Here he is, guys. What's up? We got Ryan Knapton here. This is your home mountain, Breckenridge. How was today, man?
Today, it went from our last chairlift, a complete blizzard, to this.
I know.
Beautiful sunshine, spring weather.
Yeah.
It's very bright out. Would you like some promotion? Fat Tire Sun SPF sunblock.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Yeah. When you're out here and you need some sunscreen,
I have it.
Do I want some right now? No.
Okay, cool.
I'm all good, but yeah, maybe after. Thanks, man. Yeah, we were having some great laps. And yeah, I think the next video on the channel is going to be with you, man.
Cool.
So
thank you for taping me today, Kevin. On my channel, I didn't get. We just kind of ran out of light, started blizzarding.
Yeah.
So I really didn't get to tape you guys nearly as much. So I have to figure out some wrap up with you guys.
It's all good, man. Yeah, it's my pleasure. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys don't know, Ryan, he's like just carving, buttering. He's like the master at it. Like top. It's incredible. It's like something.
Thank you, man.
It's something special. So definitely check out Ryan's channel if you guys have any questions about carving, about buttering. Like this is the time.
I would love to rapid fire questions out. I can't really see the screen, so
yeah, we can try to do. Yeah, we can try to do some rapid fire. That'd be fun. Yeah. All right. Oh, first one, Ryan. What are some tips for carving? Whoa, they're flying by actually.
Tips for carving: add forward lean for sure.
Forward lean is good.
Heel side carves, it helps so much. So absolutely add that onto your high backs.
Nice. Ollie tip? What's a good ollie tip?
Ollie tip? Just be on an edge, traversing across the run, and just play with little ollies over and over and over. After hundreds of them, you start to feel what works and doesn't work.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one. We got Dustin says Ryan Knapton legends. Very nice. What's a trick for carving down steeps and moguls?
Okay, carving through moguls doesn't really work. That's just you're skidding turns through moguls. It's banging moguls. It's not carved turns. Steeps, you have to go slower.
Yeah.
An advanced technique on steeps is you can finish a turn so much that you're actually cutting up the hill for a split second to reduce your speeds and keep speed control management.
Yep.
Or the much easier way is middle of the carve, that edge engage, just purposely throw in a big old speed check, a big old side slip, just for a split second, just to scrub speed, and then get back into that locked edge. But that's what works on steeps. But
definitely,
steeps, it becomes exponentially harder to keep your carve turn going. So
yeah, that's the thing with carving. It's like will see someone carving, and you don't exactly see where somebody's slowing down. So it's like even when it gets really steep like that, you got to find some spot to cut your speed a little bit. and that's where like making those like smaller kind of cutting up carves helps.
Yep.
It's like when you're on those like mellow runs, you can just like let the carve fly.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I know one thing I learned from you today and the video coming out is like, if you're getting into carving, slow it down a little bit. When you slow down the carve, you can kind of like just get that line going, be gliding a bit better. Yeah. All right. And Nadine says it's the god of butters. Yep, that's true. That's a fact. All right, we'll go down a little bit. Are Knapton's butters as heavenly as they look in the videos? Yes, they are just as heavenly for sure. That's what Caden said. And Scott King says, go watch his moonwalking shred video.
Because of the music that's not available in all countries, but that's a good one, an older one.
You've had some like legendary, just like riding vids on YouTube with like the music. Are there any that stand out for you? Like
one I titled 2014 Snowboarding, and I did that in like 2011 or 12. I was drunk. I thought it would just be funny to post a future date to it.
Nice.
A lot of people, it's to Enya, and I just remember snowboarding to Enya and just feeling the groove to it. I was like, I want to make a little video edit to that.
Nice, man. I think I've seen that one to Enya. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Need to make some vids together happening today.
Yeah.
But I already told him Kevin needs to. TJ moved out to Whistler with him for the season.
Oh yeah.
It's his turn to come up to Summit County for a season.
Yeah. Well, Jill and I will just we'll pack up our bags, move down here. It's
good plan.
The U.S. is the spot. Colorado.
Kapla! Thank you.
And Matt says, what handle do you recommend for a follow cam? Well, Knapton, yeah, you've used a bunch of just like sticks in the past as well.
I mean, I haven't found the perfect selfie stick. I keep breaking them too, so I try I try not to buy something too expensive because I know eventually I'll fall on and break on it. I like something that can fit in my cargo pocket. That's the main criteria for me.
That's a good one. Yeah, I feel like with the selfie sticks, like I go for something that can extend out to 40 inches because if you want to film yourself, you put it into super view mode and you can tape yourself. But if you're filming your friends, it doesn't matter as much, and they are definitely going to break. I feel like especially because the snow gets in there, they get cold, they get warm, and so we go through a lot of those. And YE, Ryan, what board do you use? And do you, Kevin? I can't believe why you don't know what board, Ryan.
I use a Knapton Twin.
Yep.
You vary it up, right?
I get on quite a lot of boards, but today I was riding the GNU Space Case, fun kind of everything kind of board. But you've been riding the Donex for a few years, right?
Custom boards, so I got my model, and that's the model's just profile of it and the shape of the nose and tail, and then with Donic everything's custom built, so their machines will cut the board out to your exact specs. So for me, I go the super wide and super large radius. I don't recommend my specs. My board, if you love carving and buttering and stuff, I feel like it's the perfect beast for it, but don't go up to my specs.
Yeah, he's got a big beastly board, and TJ was actually riding one of the Donex today as well.
He got him a big one too.
Yeah. So in TJ's next video, he's gonna have some feedback on the Donic as well. All right. What's a trick for carb steeps? Oh, we already got that one. Yep. Ryan, have you ever been riding on a dry slope?
Nope, never been on a dry slope. I want to try it. I have no idea how it would work for me.
Yeah, can you carve on a dry slope? I don't even know. Not really. Oh, TJ's shaking his head.
I'm pretty sure someone can. I don't know. I think I've seen some alpine riders do it or something, but I think it's a little different.
He'd get it done, yeah.
I'm not sure though.
And El Stacker said, did everyone hit the like button? Thanks, El Stacker. Appreciate it, man. And we got Ryan. I would love to see you how you ride blocks and moguls.
Moguls, I'll just slide slip through them. You taped me doing that today. I don't want to wake up and bang out moguls. It feels terrible on my knees.
Moguls is rough. You just got to avoid the moguls at all costs for sure.
And you don't have to. I mean, if they're soft and you push around. Of course, some people love them. I just despise them.
Yeah, it's almost like you do moguls when it's like an accident where you're like, oh darn, I'm in mogul. I guess I'll get this. And we got a super chat from Justin. He says, "Hey Ryan, my little cousin is starting to carve, but is still riding high. Can you speak about the importance of being low on carbs?"
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So absolutely, bent knees. There's always going to be little fluctuations on the run across. So bent knees lets you just be able to absorb all of those, or even pump little fluctuations, little bumps on the hill. So bent knees is just a balanced power, and you get a good position of power from that. Or if you're stiff-legged, especially with the out forward lean, you'll be straight legs on those heel side carves, especially hit a little bump and you fly and can fall too easy. So
definitely, yeah.
Put in that work, put in that good leg muscles during it. It makes it easier.
I feel like when my knees are bent, especially on my heel turns, it allows me to, like, you're like sitting in a chair, like knees bent. It almost like keeps my like center of gravity over top of my board more.
Yep.
It's like when I'm too straight up and down, that's when, if you hit like that little bump and then it starts to skid, and that's no fun. So get as low as possible.
Yep.
Before riding with Ryan today, I was like in a squat for like 20 minutes, just making sure I was getting nice and low to the ground. So being more flexible definitely helps too. You want to read this one, man? Can you read it?
Yeah, Ryan Knapton, my carving. Ryan Knapton is my carving hero. That's for all the sticker repping them all over the Alps and Landgraf. Cool.
Nice.
Thank you for repping.
That's awesome. That's from Sjors von Lith.
Thank you for the order.
Yeah, repping all over the Alps.
I need some
really
stickers.
Yeah, I got some.
Collecting all the YouTubers. I still need his at TJ's and David Jones. Ooh.
Yeah, Dave, if you're out there about to troll me, send Ryan some oof stickers. Oh wow. Okay, Ryan. Okay, Caden, Ryan, you should narrate a documentary. I love your voice more than anything.
Hey, thank you for that compliment. I was recognized the other day just because of my voice, but yeah, I've never really liked my voice, and that's why I don't know. But whatever. All right.
Man, apparently you've got a
now,
great
now I like it more. Thank
documentary voice like Morgan Freeman. Like you just you're natural. And we got, how do you turn on moguls? A lot of mogul questions. You don't need to know how to turn on mogul. If I do need it, the thing that I do in moguls, I don't know if it's, I feel like each snowboarder can do it a little bit differently, but I actually turn like over the mogul and then I do my like turn, or where I cut my speed like down the face of the mogul, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
I don't know. It's moguls on a snowboard. I mean, I think there is exactly one real mogul competition ever on a snowboard. I used to actually know who won it, but I mean, there's a reason they don't do mogul competitions on snowboards.
Yeah.
It's just.
Oh. Oh, here we go. So Gay wants to know, what do you do when you're not snowboarding?
When I'm not snowboarding, for a while I was a ranked professional foosball player. So during the summer especially, I put in at least 2-3 hours a night of practice on foosball. During the summer, or during the winter, I'm just editing videos, so I don't get to practice nearly as much. But that's one of my main things. My girlfriend's currently the expert singles world champion, women's and amateur.
Foosball?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we play a lot, and she's incredible.
Cool.
She'll smoke most nerds.
Nice.
She'll smoke like most real good players.
Nice. Is that how you guys met through
That's
foosball?
how we met, playing foosball.
Cool. Yeah, and are those foosball vids still on your channel too?
Yeah, so I
Nice.
started a new channel, and then I occasionally upload it, but it's very thin. It's not a big audience for foosball, so.
Nice. But yeah, I think if you guys do some searches on YouTube, you'll find Ryan Knapton's channel, and then also some of those hidden foosball vids, which are pretty incredible too. I've watched a few with like trick shots and stuff.
Yep.
And Zach says Knapton has so much good tips. He knows everything.
No one's everything, but yeah. I spent a lot of time snowboarding in my life.
All right, no more mogul questions. Sorry about
I like
that.
Can you do some carving? I wish we could have gotten that clip today.
I know.
It was just
okay.
we were shooting numerous projects, and the weather just didn't cooperate the best.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it next time for sure. What's the deepest snow you've ever ridden? You've ridden a few powder days.
I mean, the best day ever that for me was 18-inch pow day on Outback at Keystone. They had just opened it. We were like the third or fourth chair that they let down it, and I remember it just being magical. Janis Joplin was in my headphones, so every time I hear Janis Joplin, I think of that beautiful powder day.
Sick, man. Nice. Yeah, we had some powder runs here last year too together. That was really fun. It's tough to hike out here in Colorado though, because of that elevation.
Altitude for sure.
Yeah. All right. You should go to Snoqualmie Pass. It's pretty cool. You've ridden?
No idea what that is.
No, but you've ridden quite a bit in Oregon. So like, out of Mount Hood and all that.
Hood, Bachelor. I used to compete, so Snow Summit there.
Nice, man. And
Stratton.
Joey says, great to seeing my favorite YouTubers all in one live chat. Only missed Willax. Absolutely, yeah, he's a beast too. Question for Knapton, will magnet traction prevent me from carving like you?
I don't know. I have not ridden a magnet traction board ever, so I
Whoa.
don't know.
Oh man, I would love to see you test magnet
I'd
traction.
love to try
yeah, just to see what your
Yep.
impressions are. And Jimmy wants to know, Steamboat? Have you ridden a Steamboat?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never ridden that.
Some of the narrower runs, I used to like it and stuff, but for carving, one of my buddies was just there. He said the runs are kind of narrower. He didn't like it as much. But yeah, I think it's an emptier resort. You know, you come to Breckenridge and stuff, it's going to get busy as heck. So you got to just get out there early if you want wide open runs.
Nice. And what's a good camera for recording? I feel like we both have the Hero 7 GoPro.
Oh.
And yeah, what is there anything that stands out for you on the camera?
It makes it so much. You still use the gimbal, and that makes the extra silky smooth footage. I basically haven't used a gimbal this year, and just that stabilization makes it so much nicer. So I'm backing it. Obviously, we all have battery problems with it. It seems some errors and whatever, but
yeah,
it's a pretty good go-to camera, I'd say.
I'd say it's the best one. Yeah,
yep.
I carry around like 6 batteries. How many batteries do you carry?
4.
4. So yeah, get a few extra batteries, but I feel like it's the best camera out there. The stabilization makes it. And so YE, I bought a sandbox helmet for snowboarding holiday in Austria, and I took some gnarly slams to boxes and jumps. It kept me safe. And was super comfortable. Nice.
That's what you ride, right?
Yeah,
Sandbox?
I got the sandbox helmet, and I saw a video where you went to the helmet doctor. Or
The craniology, a shop in Breckenridge.
Nice.
And yeah, I think maybe you agree with me, maybe not, but for snowboard gear, 2 things that I think you should buy in a shop is helmets and boots, because, you know, they just fit different, and you really need that perfect fit for your head, and for boots, something that feels really perfect for your foot.
Definitely.
A lot of outerwear and stuff, you can pretty much, if you know your size, you're good to go. But
yeah,
for boots and helmets, I think that's something in store.
And yeah, helmet's a must. I feel like, yeah, you always wear a helmet. I feel like it's just the way to go. Because yeah, if you have just one slam every year or 2, it's gonna save your brain. That's the one thing you want to keep protected for sure. And all right, so Ian wants to know, Ryan, what's your stance width and angles?
I don't actually know my width. It's really wide. It's probably like 24 inches, but angles 15, -15, and that's centered on a twin. I want to be able to do everything switch, just like I can regular. I can't say I can do it like that, but that's my goal. So that's why I'm centered on a twin, same with a complete duck foot spin.
Nice, yeah, I'm duck foot as well, 15 in the front, -15 in the back, and I think mine's not as wide as yours. I may be 21 inches around there, 21, 22, but I don't measure it too often. And from Rain, is that the carving god himself? It might be. Ryan, I'm thinking of getting Knapton twin because I love carving, but I'm afraid it would be very catchy when buttering. I'm not definitely good at carving, but so much buttering. Thoughts?
It's just a pure camber board, and yeah, it will be catchy versus any type of rocker board or any type of battalion with the edges up. So you know, it's not a board that's super forgiving. I'd say it's a high performance board. So I'd say, you know, you'll probably be fine if you want to get better at carving. In general, I recommend if you're hitting your toes or heels, then just go for a wide board, and then once you're still hitting your toes and heels on that and want to carve deeper, that's when going a wider custom board with wider yet. And if you're making really nice turns, then maybe a slightly larger side cut radius.
Nice. All right. What is too warm for riding? Going tomorrow to Marmot Basin, Alberta, Canada. It's supposed to be +12, that's Celsius. I don't think it's ever too warm, to be honest. And you can just like wear like a long sleeve, like light shirt, and yeah, just like have a good time and just have some slushy snow.
Yep. It might not be optimal for carving, but
yeah.
And the snow snakes come out of hibernating when it
Yes.
becomes that warm. So you just gotta, you know, not let a big, you know, sink your edge in too much. And
Of us who have been out to Mount Hood in the summer, like you were at Wendell's and I was at High Cascade, and it's like, it's hot on those days. So you're out in the slush, riding, finding snakes, and just, yeah, it's the best. It's so much fun. And it's a good time actually to try like tricks too. So or butters. So if you want to try a butter you've never tried, try it in the slush. It's a good time to do it. And someone wants to know, is this live? Really? Yeah, it's really live.
It's happening.
The base of Breckenridge here.
Moguls? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. We got somebody watching from Uzbekistan. Amazing. All right, we got another super chat from Fleet Rider. Thanks, Kevin and Riding, for all the tips this season. I'll get that elbow down in due time.
Nice. First, get that back knee down. If you can skim that against the snow while doing a carb, then you're fully ready to lay that elbow down and extend it out. And
Nice. The knees. It's all about those knees. I never thought of that. Yeah, you really gotta get that knee down. Nice. And tips for spring slush. Should I wax? My board keeps sticking. Well, that's a tough one. Do you wax in the slush?
Spring tip is use brushes. So I'm new to this as of the end of last year, but brush all that dirty junk, that pollen from the trees that gets in your wax and makes it all gunky, and all of a sudden you're feeling all that slow stuff. Get that out, put a new fresh little layer on, then brush that out again, then you can be a lot faster. But I know that feeling. If you got bad wax that's grabbing a bunch of dirt on the snow, all of a sudden you're slow.
Nice. All right, let's find you one more question, man.
Nope.
Don't want to keep you too long here. All right. Yeah, thank you guys all for the great questions from Ryan. So Pete Star says, Ryan, which Donex snowboard would you recommend for all mountain / powder for a guy with big feet?
Well, they have a Hazelwood that's like named after one of those ships that was, I don't know, I forget what that's named after. There's a couple. You just have to, for big feet, I mean, they can custom make any board wider for you, any model. So all mountain, might be, it just depends. You can email me.
Yeah.
Or look at the website, I guess. It just depends on how you want to ride and what all mountain.
Yeah, check out the website. They got specs on there. They've got the line and everything, and you can do the custom boards too, right? So yeah, guys, check out Ryan's channel, Ryan Knapton, and he's putting up mostly carving and butter videos, which are like super unique, super special, and inspiring too. So yeah, thanks for putting out all that content, man.
Thank you for having me.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you for joining me out here.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Love having you guys at Breckenridge. I need to hear more.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll definitely be riding more because you're here too.
Hey, thanks for watching. Happy shredding. And kapla! Who's up next?
Oh, TJ's coming up.
TJ.
All right, thanks, brother. Oh, TJ, what's up, man? Dude, I'm just gonna do a little shuffle to walk up my legs here.
Yeah, man.
I've been in the power stride
for a while now. Yeah, I've been watching. It's started with Jonathan, then I went up to Ryan. Now I'm a little shorter again. So.
Oh yeah, I need to next time I'll do this. Not on my knees, but in like a chair.
Yeah, I'll get some like nice, comfortable lawn chairs.
Yeah. So TJ, if you guys missed it, we what have we been doing? We've been out. Well, I went to LA for a week. TJ was here riding in Colorado.
Yeah, I came here out to Colorado. Got here a few days before Kevin, but
yeah. How was that week?
It was good, yeah. So my good friend Jason was out here from North Carolina. It was a lot of fun riding with him. There was a bunch of other guys as well, so it was just kind of like exploring Road Breck and Keystone mainly, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Now, still enjoying this second week here with Kevin and Rav and Yannick. Bo's out here with us today as well, so it's just been a great time, like good weather, riding with good friends. So
amazing.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's good to be back riding too with you, man.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Yeah, stoked.
And we got a super chat from Jose Bautista. What's up, Jose? Thanks for the support, man.
What's up, Jose?
He says, #Taco Fun. Say hello to everyone. Jonathan, Ryan, Yannick, Narav, TJ, Kaplow. Awesome.
Nice.
And we've also got another super chat from A Million Pop Off. He says, I've got a mogul question. Oh, well. Just wanted to say hi to all the legends shredding together in Colorado. And it was fun to see Ryan on... Oh, and it will be fun to see Ryan on Magnet Traction. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. That's an interesting one.
That would be different.
And Engine's on here. What's up, Engine?
What up?
Hi, guys. Give Ryan a big hug for me. Shout out to the 303 crew and the D-Week Camper podcast crew. Awesome, Engine. Yeah, love it, man.
Shout out DWCP.
We'll give him a bro hug for you, man. And what else is going on here? Just gonna scroll down, guys, get caught up a little bit.
Yeah, so many questions today.
I'm gonna try to like sprawl out the other way.
Get it. Get comfortable. As
How are we
comfortable
doing?
as
Where's the sun?
possible.
Should we turn around? Should we turn? Should we turn? How's this?
This way? As
How's
long
it?
as we're not getting the shadow in,
There we go.
in our face, I think we're good. Yeah, get comfortable. As comfortable as you can.
All right, we got another super chat from Kevin Ma. He says, "Hey Kevin and TJ, learned so much about snowboarding and snowboarding tech from you guys, from your channel. Do you guys know any specific stretches that would help with flexibility for grabs?
Oh.
What's your number
Good
one?
question.
What's your like number one stretch for grabs?
For me, honestly, my favorite stretch, I don't even know what it's called. Maybe you do. It's the one where you kind of put your front leg out kind of like at a 90-degree angle and then lean into your knee laying on the ground, and it stretches like your glute and like your hamstrings a little bit. That's my favorite stretch, but I don't know what it's called.
My favorite stretch is actually, I don't think it's even a stretch, but just like getting into a squat and like staying in a squat for like as long as I can. I find that it just helps to like stretch out my hips a bit and makes grabs easier for sure.
That'll help the hamstrings too a lot, I find.
Yeah. TJ, I'm looking for a PAL Fun board to add to my quiver. The two boards I'm having trouble choosing between are the Skeleton Key and the Orca. Going on a trip in 2 weeks. In the 2020 Orca, worth the wait?
I would say yes. I would say it is. The Skeleton Key is a lot of fun, but it's very different from the Orca.
Yeah.
And I think the standouts on the Orca that I think is worth waiting for is the width that you get and the magnet traction.
Yeah.
And the other big difference is that the Orca's rocker dominant, whereas the Skeleton Key is going to be positive camber. But yeah, the Orca just floats so well, still super stable. So.
Yeah, I think like the Skeleton Key is like, it's kind of like a decent POW floater, but maybe a bit more all mountain. I think the Orca just steps it up that extra level.
It's unique.
Powderability.
There are some boards comparable to the Skeleton Key. There's not really anything that rivals the Orca. So.
And I lost it, but somebody wants to know what session we're going to be at High Cascade. Last year we were at session 1. We're thinking maybe 2 and 3. We haven't locked it down yet, so we gotta talk to High Cascade, get it locked in, and hopefully see you guys out there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Casey Willax is going to be teaching it there as well.
Oh, sick.
Ryan, are you doing another session at High Cascade? At Hood? Maybe? Okay. And we got Caleb, thoughts on expectations on the Capita Super DOA. What are your expectations on that one?
I feel like it's just going to be just a lot of stability, a lot of pop. I feel like it's going to be more of a jumper. Like, I think it's still going to be really freestyle friendly, but it's just going to kind of level up the aggressiveness, and it's going to be probably lighter weight too, I would imagine. So hopefully I'll be able to hop on that one this spring. That's definitely high up on the list, as well as the Super Pig.
Oh, we got a good question here. How crowded is it in Colorado spring break? I'm not riding this week because of the crowds, traffic, and I-70. And so, yeah, we were I-70. Is that the highway or is that the Keystone Park? Or is it both?
It's both, yeah, but I think he's probably referring to the highway.
We were riding there in the park the other day. It wasn't busy at all.
No. Yeah, the spring break crowds are surprisingly mellow this year. It's not bad. Like even today, it's a Saturday and it's not that.
It's
crazy.
Friday.
Oh, it's so my bad. It's the weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It wasn't too bad today though.
No, it wasn't.
Not too bad of lines. But yeah, I guess it can get pretty crazy at spring break typically. Maybe this weekend it'll be nuts.
We'll see.
And we got a super chat from Ramton. Thanks for the support. Kevin, for a gear review, 2019 DOA, but different sizes. Which DOA size fits you? Well, the best way to check that out would just be looking at the sizing chart, and it mostly goes by your weight. So check out the sizing chart. I don't think we'll be able to review each different size of DOA.
No, I've ridden the 154 and the 156, and I prefer the 154. I weigh around 150 pounds. But yeah, you'll probably fit within a couple of different sizes, but yeah, just base it off the weight scale.
And we got Pitar says Capita DOA versus GNU Space Case.
Oh, wow.
For me, I got I'm just sold on the space case. Like, I love the ASIM. I love the magnet traction. I love the C2X profile. I just like all those things going into that board have just like completely sold me on it. So the DOA is still fun. It's still like a fun park all mountain board, but the space case took it up a level for me.
Yeah, they're a different experience for sure.
And a lot of Orca questions.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to shred in the East?
Ski Mountain.
Nice. On the East Coast, maybe in Quebec. Maybe like at Mount Tremblant in Quebec.
I haven't been to too many different resorts. I'd like to check out Tremblant. That'd be cool. Get out to your home mountain from way back in the day.
Yeah. Oh man. And Annie says, hey TJ, my son just bought the Lib Skate Banana.
Nice.
He's transitioning from beginner to intermediate. What do you think?
I think that's a great board to go with. Honestly, it's going to be great for progression, easy to maneuver. It's not going to be catchy. You got the magnet traction and all those higher end features that will help as he starts to progress. And yeah, it's just kind of a nice, not super aggressive board that's going to be good to help him get to that next level.
If he wants to go from intermediate to advanced, check out the space case.
Yeah, that's a great progression right there.
All right, and somebody says, should I start boarding?
Should I start a boarding channel?
Yeah, you definitely should.
Of course.
You know, YouTube is like the new thing for snowboarding, for content. Definitely, the more channels, the better.
Thanks for all the questions, guys. Yeah, we still got over 100 people. We got 64 likes. Man, and how epic has this stream? I just got to interject real quick. Like Buckhouse and Knapton, we're in Breckenridge, we're on snow. And guys, literally it was like dumping snow. I was worried for you, honestly, man. I thought you're gonna have to hold that camera barehanded. And now it's just like a sunny, perfect spring day. It's so epic.
Oh man, I've held this in worse conditions for sure.
I know, I've been, dude. I remember
ice.
New Zealand was one of the worst ones. I remember.
Was it? Okay, I can't remember that
There's
one.
been a few.
All right. What's up to Max? He says to say hi. And Jazz is about to go surfing in Australia. Very cool.
Enjoy.
It's a good advanced boarder for park and carving. Yeah, even more advanced than the space case, maybe like the headspace, because that's more camber dominant for the carving, right?
That's the first board that came to my mind. Yeah, just mainly because you got the ASIN, you got the mat track, you got the C3 like positive camber profile. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, what's another one?
Park and carving. Let's see. I think the Westmark camber.
Oh yeah, there you go, Westmark camber.
Got the
Perfect.
Grip Tech positive camber as well. You could even maybe go look at something like the LibTech TRS. That could be a good one too. Yeah.
And Hood TV says, hey Kevin and DJ, greetings from Poland. On Thursday I'm going snowboarding. Awesome, yeah, have a great time, man. Yeah, our friends of ours, Yannick and Rav, they actually got their start snowboarding in Poland, so sounds like
that'd be a wild experience.
I didn't know there was snowboarding in Poland, but it's pretty awesome. Brendan, sorry, are you guys going to be at Copper during Nationals? I don't think we are. I think we're going to be back in Worcester then.
No, yeah, we leave just a few days before.
Yeah, we're in Colorado until Wednesday. I think we leave on Wednesday.
Yep.
All right. Another Elio. What board would you recommend for carving and magnet traction?
I think the two that I guess so. His is more carving, less freestyle. I think the E-Jack knife from LibTech would be a good one.
Yeah.
The T-Rice, I know Kevin's had some experience on that one. That one's pretty fun. With magnet traction, the Jones flagship is insane, just like for high-speed carving. Got a larger side cut as well. Still gonna have the magnet traction. So yeah, there's a few kind of varying options. Something along those lines.
And we got a multi-part question. When will you review the Donick Knapton Twin? When are you guys going to Dolomites in Italy? And what is the best place for POW in North America in April?
Oh man. Last year it was Keystone.
Yeah, I think the best powder I've ever ridden would be in Colorado in April. Yeah, it stays colder here longer, I think.
I think that's true, but it's also just kind of a matter of getting lucky. April is so late in the season, like if you get powder, you're just lucky.
It's tough. Yeah, what were the other questions? When are we going to the Dolomites in Italy? Maybe next winter. That'd be pretty cool.
More Europe next winter.
And yeah, when's a Donnock Twin?
Donnock Twin review. Well, I rode the Donnock Twin today. I rode 2 different versions of it, and it's more of a vlog video, but maybe we'll have to get a review out on that one of these days soon.
There'll be some you'll get some feedback.
You'll definitely will get some feedback, and you'll get to see me trying to make some turns on Knapton's board. I actually rode Ryan Knapton's board. He just took it right off his feet. I strapped it on my feet, and it was pretty wild.
And Jen, hi TJ, how are the new boots?
So I went and I tried on the Tridents, and I found they were just a bit too aggressive for what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna try to head back and pick some up before the end of the trip. But it is official in my mind. I'm getting new boots. There's no question. I'm still on the Adidas right now, but
just getting too soft.
They gotta go. They're too soft.
And I'm still riding the most comfortable boots in the world for a fact. The Vans High Standard Pro. They're very comfortable, in my opinion.
But it's also a fact.
It's also scientifically proven, lots of research. Just kidding, guys. Jeremy says, how do you motivate yourself to practice switch? I always switch back after a few turns. Man, you just gotta want to be able to do some of those tricks that you need to switch for, like 180s, board slides to switch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think the big one for me is once you want to progress past 360s and you go to that 540, you're gonna want to be able to ride switch. So if that's like a progression goal for you, landing a jump, you're going pretty fast. You got to land switch on 5, obviously. So that's a big motivator to make sure you can actually do it, not hurt yourself. And yeah.
All right, so we got CTA Hall. How is the boy David Jones? Yeah, I think David, he's coming along. In his last video, he said that his recovery seemed to be going along pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear.
He's got like a pretty surprising range of motion for only being 3 weeks post-surgery. I saw he's getting on the bike now, starting to move the knee a little bit. So yeah, it seems like it's going well.
Yeah, so sending out all the healing vibes of David Jones over in New Zealand, and yeah, visit his channel and send him some prank him. Actually,
figure out a way.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get me on this live chat somehow. And Nathan, how did you guys meet? TJ, when are those sick Board Archive hoodies you wearing going on sale? Oh,
on sale?
I don't think there's any left. Is any left?
So the one that has the logo on the chest and on the sleeve, those were like a small batch kind of custom order. I do have a few available on the website if you want to check them out, and those are gonna just be rolling. But I'll let you guys know when some new stuff is out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some stuff out for like spring, summer.
And there's still some Snowboard Pro Camp beanies for sale. There's maybe like 20 left. So if you guys want a Snowboard Pro Camp beanie, check that out. And I've got a new shipment of stickers on the way. I ordered 200 more packs because the last set of packs sold out in like 3 days. So thanks everyone that's bought stickers or a beanie.
Absolutely.
Repping the channel.
Yes, thank you guys.
And we got NGen with another super chat. He says, hi Kevin and TJ. When is there another Patreon chat planned? Honestly, I think ran out of time for like adding on Patreon. So I'm sorry that I haven't been doing the Patreon chats.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that, yeah, we're gonna have to find a new angle on the Patreon.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find like some new bonus content because like after this we gotta meet up and we gotta go home, make a video.
Just gotta eat at some point.
I know. We'll change out the Patreon for you. Do something different. But yeah, thank you for the support, man. And hello. What board do you recommend for POW? Ooh, I want to try the, what's it called? The Battalion
The Surfer.
Surfer, that thing looked amazing
Yeah.
in Japan. Yeah.
The Surfer's insane. There's a lot of great paddleboards out there, and I think the biggest thing to think about is, do you want to commit to the full-on powder shape with the really short tail that's more like the powder surfer, or go something that's a little more versatile, like the Orca, the Kazu, or like, you know, the Battalion Surfer? I feel like is a little more versatile as well.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, as far as powder surfers go, I'm really stoked on the Jones Storm Chaser. And yeah, Orca, Surfer, I think those are all good options.
Yeah, Orca, Libtech Orca for sure. And do you plan to do a Snowboard Pro Camp board like Jonathan Buckhouse? Oh, like our own like pro model board.
Like a custom graphic.
It would be cool to get a custom board made, yeah. I feel like it's like a big commitment. I want to have it made and then for sale. So
yeah, so you have to order, we'd have to get a bunch of them, yeah.
we'd have to order make like 50 or 100 boards, so it's gotta save up some money to do that.
Yeah.
So it would cost us like maybe 20 grand.
Yeah, straight up.
So
I actually looked into it a little bit at the beginning of this season, and it just wasn't feasible. So, yeah, I would love to do that.
all right, let's do one or two more questions. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I feel like this has been one of the most epic chats, having the whole crew in
And
here.
the live chat session.
One more thing, what board would you recommend for kids? Better than their peers? Ooh. So like, yeah, so if you have like a child out there that's like really progressing, I know some kids that are really good, they end up getting like a shorter women's board, because the
yeah.
women's boards are like just made to be a bit more flexible, because women are typically lighter than men. So yeah, check out some of the smaller women's boards. I can't point you to any ones exactly, but yeah, if the kids board's not cutting it, check out a small women's board.
I think that's definitely a good option. I know Jones kind of makes some in-between sizes for kids and youth as well, so you can check that out too. But I think, yeah, like Libtech, Jones, and Burton are the three biggest ones providing the actual, like, marketed as kids snowboards.
And are you ever going to come to Alaska? Yeah, I would love to do a heli trip in Alaska at some point. Yeah.
I think the answer is yes, but the when is, I don't know.
And splitboard recommendations: Solution versus Explorer. I don't know. They're both like very good. I actually was on the Explorer a little bit. I liked it. Been loving the Solution. Do you have any? You have the Explorer, right?
I have the Explorer. I've been really happy with it. It's a great like entry-level split board, because, you know, split boards are just at a higher price point because of the manufacturing process is a little more in depth. But I would have gone, if I'd go back and do it again, I think I would get the Solution. Not that the Explorer is a bad board by any means, but I think
It's just got like a few of the more bells and whistles and things.
exactly, has a few more bells and whistles, and since it's kind of like a more long-term investment, I would have rather just put in the extra couple $100 and had that. But the Explorer is good to start out with.
Yeah, I think both good. I think it depends on how often you're gonna split board. If you're gonna do it like once a year or a couple times a year, maybe check out the Explorer.
Yeah, go for a budget.
Just because of that price point. But if you're planning on really getting into it, committing a lot of time, then spend that little bit of extra money for the Solution. There's just a few extra things on it. But yeah, sweet. Let's thank you guys all for tuning in. Thanks. So I'll put a link to all these guys' channels below in the description right after this. So Jonathan Buckhouse, to Ryan Knapton, and to TJ at Board Archive. Check out their guys' YouTube channels. The snowboard YouTube community is growing like crazy. So this is awesome.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for jumping in here.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for having me on the live chat, man. Stoked to be on the stream with Ryan and Jonathan, and looking forward to the next few days boarding with you in Colorado, man.
Yeah, it should be awesome. And if anybody's watching this in Breckenridge right now, come on by, say hello. We're just gonna be hanging out here for like a half an hour or so and chatting with the locals. So looking forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah, guys, we're here on Peak 8, just kind of at the base area. So hope to see you here.
Peak 8 by a bunch of by a construction site where there's a new hotel going in.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks everyone so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next